Today, local lawmakers argue to get rid of the statute of limitations on rape and other serious sex offenses. As it stands now, the statute of limitations is generally a maximum of 10 years on serious sex offenses, including rape and child molestation. Because of the nature of the crime, San Francisco District Attorney Kamala Harris, among other lawmakers, are arguing to change the law, removing that 10-year limitation. KTVU's Priya David is now live in the city with more on the story for us. Priya?
Sarah, if the Assembly bill that's now in place passes, that means that all of these offenses for child sexual assault, for rape, for any other serious sexual assault, the statute of limitations could be eliminated altogether.
I'm a child sexual abuse survivor. So that survivor, that happened when I first moved here from Mexico and moved in with my dad, and that continued for about 8 years when we lived with him.
Rosie Ardero Ortiz says she was only able to start therapy recently, and she's frustrated that it's too late to take any legal action.
I'm able to begin to identify myself, 15 years later, to identify as a survivor. Now I can't even go press charges against somebody who brutally violated my body.
But Assembly Bill 261 would change that by ending the statute of limitations on serious sexual assault crimes. The bill passed overwhelmingly in the Public Safety Committee meeting this morning. San Francisco's District Attorney Kamala Harris spoke in favor of the bill.
Let's give everybody the opportunity. Let's not create a false barrier to the victim telling us because it happens to be 10 years old. If it's 11 years old and we've got the evidence, let's go forward and put that rapist in jail.
But San Francisco's public defender, Jeff Adachi, cautions against dropping the statute of limitations.
You want to have swift justice.
Adachi says he's concerned about attorneys using evidence that's decades old.
What about situations where the wrong person is identified, or DNA points to the wrong person, or the repressed memory that comes to 25 years later turns out to be based on fantasy? We've seen those cases.
The bill now goes to the Appropriations Committee, and if it passes there, it could go to the Assembly floor in the next couple of months. There's only one other crime which has no statute of limitations. That's murder. In San Francisco, Priya David, KTVU, Channel 2 News.